Welcome to another episode of Chase Talks. My name's Chase, and today I'm bringing you another 3 great games of VGC 2018 goodness with our Kanto Starters team. So, hopping straight into this first match, I'm facing off against a Suicune, Volcarona, Landorus-T, Ferrothorn, Mega Kangaskhan, most likely, definitely not, and a Tapu Koko. I feel like Nimbus has a better matchup than Charizard does. And I could lead the Zuko to get the Intimidate. Then have Battletoad and kind of like Donatello in this matchup, but I just have nothing for Suicune besides Battletoad. I could actually go Nimbus, Donatello, Zuko, Battletoad. I think that's what I'm going to do. So Nimbus, Donatello, we'll see what he leads. So he does lead the Volcarona, Kangaskhan. So it seems like we made the right play here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to Mega Evolve and go for the Tailwind, and I'm going to Hydro Pump the Volcarona. I'm most likely going to take a Fake Out right here on my Donatello, but that's okay. We'll get the Tailwind up to match the setup. And if he doesn't, we can just take out his Volcarona. So we'll see a Mega Evolve here, another Mega Evolve. We take the Fake Out just like I thought we would. But I'm going to get my Tailwind up as he just goes for Tailwind. So that wasn't that big a deal. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and double in to the Volcarona here. I'm just going to go for a return Hydro Pump. I just want to guarantee a knockout in that slot. And if the Hydro Pump hits, knocks it out, then it'll just be redirected towards the Kangaskhan. So it was a good play for me to set up Tailwind. So he's just going to go for a Protect. So my double into that slot's just going to get a waste of time. I'm not going to take that double edge, so I am going to lose my Donatello, but that's not a big problem. I can just go in for Zuko here, and I can just do the same thing. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to return into his Mothball slot, and I'll just go for a Flare Blitz on that spot. Yeah, because Flare Blitz will hit for neutral damage. That should probably be my best option to do damage here. Maybe he was hoping that I would carry the, maybe he's hoping that I would bring the Sun here. Ooh, he actually had a 25, he actually had a big berry, and I'm not going to take it out. So he's just going to go straight for my Nimbus. And I get burned, and the burn is the reason I get knocked out. Oh man, that burn is so unfortunate. I lost that because of the burn. Oh my gosh. Nimbus would have lived. That's so bad. I'm just going to, I'm going to Protect here with my Battletoad, and I'm going to Extreme Speed his Mothballs. I could just go for a Protect on that slot, but I don't know what he has in the back. I'll just go for an Extreme Speed. So he does end up going into his Tapu Koko, so a Sludge Bomb into that spot would have been the play. He actually goes for a Protect here. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to KO with this Extreme Speed, but I'll try. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Sludge Bomb and another Extreme Speed. And we'll see what happens. So Extreme Speed goes off. It does KO his Volcarona, which is good. I am going to take a Gigavolt Havoc here. Is Venusaur bulky enough to take it? And Venusaur is bulky enough to take it. And that modest Sludge Bomb goes off, and we're picking up our kill. That's perfect here. I don't want to take a Fake Out here, so I'm just going to double Protect. Yeah, I don't want to take a Fake Out. I don't want to take the Fake Out damage. So he is going to Fake Out into my Zuko, and he's going to Ice Beam into my Venusaur. Ooh. Now, I'm max speed. If he's non-speed invested, I would definitely outspeed him. But if he's max speed or a little bit of speed investment, I'll still outspeed because I'm at 132. So if he's at little to no speed investment, I'll definitely outspeed him. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Giga Drain here. And I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz into the Kangaskhan slot. So Flare Blitz goes off. That does good damage, but it doesn't take it out. Giga Drain goes off, so I do outspeed it. That's going to do half HP. So Double Edge goes in my Zuko, and that kills my Zuko. Dang, Ice Beam goes off. Can I live it? I can live the Ice Beam. But I get frozen! No! I get burned and I get frozen? Oh! I should have... Why didn't I Grassium Z? I did it for the HP. I should have just Grassium Z'd. Oh! Oh, I need non-freeze. Nope, frozen solid. No! We lose our first game of the day because of a burn and a freeze. That is super unfortunate. Oh, that's painful. I could have definitely came back from that match. I should have Grassium Z'd. Oh my gosh, I got frozen because I didn't Grassium Z. But it wouldn't have mattered because, oh wait, I did outspeed the Kangaskhan. I outsped the Mega Kangaskhan too. Oh, I outsped it. Because the Frozen went off and the Giga Drain went off before. So I definitely outsped the Kangaskhan. So if I would have Grassium Z'd, I would have won that game. No. Yeah, and there was no reason I shouldn't have Grassium Z'd. So I totally misplayed because I was just afraid that he was going to target into my, which didn't matter. If he would have just if he would have just Ice Punched my Venusaur the first turn, that wouldn't have meant anything because I would have just, if he would have just targeted straight into my Venusaur, it wouldn't have meant anything because the Grassium Z would have already went off and killed his Suicune. I'm pretty sure it would have killed his Suicune. And then I could have Flare Blitzed his Kangaskhan again the following turn. So yeah, well, GG to my opponent, and I'm going to cut until we are in our second battle. Welcome to our second battle of the day. This game we're facing off against a totally not a Trick Room team. With some sand, and a definitely not Mega Kangaskhan, a Heatran, a Cresselia, Tapu Fini, landorus-T, and Tyranitar, of course, is set in the sand. Now, I'm assuming this time it's not a Scarf Tyranitar. It could actually have Dragon Dance on it, because, if it's when it's not in Trick Room, but he just really looks like he has kind of a Trick Room core. I don't think Zuko does really well this game. I actually really like Charizard and Venusaur in this game because even though they get bodied by Heatran, so I have to bring Donatello because they get bottled by Heatran, but I like them because they're good against the Landorus, they're good against the Tyranitar, they're good against the Tapu Fini, and they can do decent damage to the Cresselia. And then I think the last Pokemon I'm going to bring is my Kingsgaurd just for that Cresselia. Yeah, I think this is the best Pokemon I can bring. Having two fire types against Heatran is always terrible. It's just bad to match up. I don't have anything really good to hit Heatran on my team besides Blastoise. So we'll see what he leads. So he is going straight up for that fake out pressure. I'm going to assume that he's going to fake out into Mega Charizard. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and protect to set the, I'm going to Mega Evolve and protect to set the Sun. If I can if I can think today, I guess. And then I'm going to Z Giga Drain right into the Landorus slot. I'm assuming that he's going to fake out and Rock Slide is what I'm predicting there. So that's why I'm protecting with my Charizard. And I am Bloom Dooming the Venusaur. Now what he could do is he could fake out my Venusaur slot and he could still Rock Slide, which would probably be pretty unfortunate. So you are going to see the Mega Evolve. The Protect goes off. Who does he fake out in? So he does just go for the safer play and fake out my Venusaur, and the Rock Slide does make contact with my Venusaur. So I almost lose my Venusaur turn 1, which is pretty unfortunate. I'm just going to go for a Heat Wave. And I'm going to go back for Bloom Doom. Even if it's AV, Heat Wave plus Bloom Doom should take out the Landorus. And I should outspeed the Landorus because it shouldn't be Scarfed. If it's Scarfed, I won't outspeed it. But so it Sucker Punches and takes me out. Oh my god, that was such a good play. I didn't even think about Sucker Punch. Crits! But I don't get the KO. And I lose my Blastoise. That's super unfortunate. Oh, I didn't even think of Sucker Punch. That's good on his part, though. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to lock myself. I got to lock myself into Ice Beam, unfortunately. Aurus Field will be better. I don't know if Aurus Field will take out the Landorus, though. Because it resists it. Yeah, I think I gotta lock myself into Aura Sphere. And if he has Cresselia, that's gonna be bad. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go for the Aura Sphere. And I'm gonna go for the Kingsguard. King Shield. So King Shield goes off, and we do see the Aura Sphere. The Aura Sphere does take out the Landorus, which is good. We see a double spear into the Blastoise shot, and I actually lose Blastoise to it, but his Kangaskhan does go down. So now I'm in a 2v 1 here, and he doesn't have the Heat Train, which is good, and he actually removes the Sun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Flash Cannon right on the Tapu Fini. Unless the Tapu Fini is speed invested, I should outspeed it. Well, unless it's not Negative Nature. So I do outspeed it. That does 0 damage, though. Assurance goes off, and so it was not Scarf Tyranitar, but it still was an Insurance Tyranitar. Dang. We're 2 games down in the day. Oof. Today is not my day. Yeah, that, turn where I lost Charizard and Venusaur was just so bad. And also the fake out on Venusaur, like, I should have just double protected there. I over predicted that turn, because I thought he was just gonna go for the Charizard, and fake out into the Charizard. But the Rock Slide would have taken out the Charizard anyway. So there's no reason for him to fake out the Charizard slot because he really needed the extra damage on Venusaur, and Venusaur is what had the pressure on his Landorus. So that was just a really bad play for me to even make that. I should have actually just double protected turn 1 to set the Sun and to set the Sun and not take fake out damage. That would have been my safest play turn 1. And then I could have done the same thing. I could have Heat Waved I could have Heat Waved and Bloom Doomed the next turn and taken out and ensured a takeout on his landorus-T. So that was me just playing very poorly. GG to my opponent, though. He played well. He did the plays that he needed to play to win this game. So, alright, guys. So I'm going to cut the video until we are in our third and final battle of the day. Alright, guys. Hopping into our third battle of the day, we have a Kommo-o Z. I was going to say Z Kommo-o, but Kommo-o Z makes a lot more sense. An Aegislash. Definitely not Mega Charizard. A landorus-T, a Tapu Koko Hawlucha Seed combo. We got so much stuff that I don't want to deal with. I like Nimbus a lot this match. If it's a Dragon Mega Charizard X, which I actually think it is a Mega Charizard X, Nimbus will do better against that matchup. And it also has got the good stab for Hawlucha and for Kommo-o. It'll do decent, like Aegislash walls it, but it might do decent damage to it. Then I'm going to lead Zuko to get the Intimidate off. And then I'll put, I think Battletoad has the ability to do good this game. And I like Kingsgaurd, I think. Yeah, I like Kingsgaurd this match. I know Blastoise had the ability to do good this match, but so I actually did the right thing. Intimidate goes off on me, but I get the Intimidate on him. So what I'm going to do this turn is I'm going to go straight for Z power, and I'm going to return into the Kommo-o, and I'm going to go for just a Protect on my Zuko in case he goes for Rock Slide. But I think return. I just don't want to lose my Zuko turn 1. I guess I could switch into Battletoad here, because that's a little bit safer. Or I could switch into Kingsgaurd. Kingsgaurd will eat the Rock Slide. Yeah, I'm going to switch into Kingsgaurd, eat the Rock Slide. And so then I can recycle my Intimidate, and I'm just going to go for this return. So he does Protect with Kommo-o, and he goes for a U-turn on Nimbus. So he does bring out his Tapu Koko. The return goes off. Turn does not KO. If I would have Tailwind that turn, I would have been in business. So what I am going to do is I think he's going to go for, do I get taken out by a Dazzling Gleam? That is the question. I think I got to return to not give him an opportunity, and I'm going to Wide Guard predicting the Dazzling Gleam. So he does switch out into Charizard. I Wide Guard. Does he go for the Dazzling Gleam? He actually goes for the Electrium Z. Oh no, is that going to kill my Nimbus? It doesn't! Nimbus is a champ. I return. Mega Charizard resists that. That's okay. I'm going to just go into I'm just going to go into, I don't have Blastoise. I'm just going to go into Battletoad here, I think. I'm going to Protect and see what he wants to do. And I'm going to go for the Wide Guard again to kind of see what Mega Charizard this is. I'm actually going to Flash Cannon into the Tapu Koko. That's a bad play. No, I think double Protect King Shield is my safest play here. So it is Mega Charizard. Why? So we'll see. Oh, King Shield fails. Oh no, that was so bad. So he does do that. Whew. Whew. So I'm going to go into Blastoise. Or I'm going to go into my Battletoad. And I'm just going to Flash Cannon the Tapu Koko. I feel like I should cycle the Intimidate, but he's going to Volt Switch. So he totally predicted that Flash Cannon. He probably went for the Heat Wave here. The Heat Wave was safe. Yeah, the Heat Wave was a really safe play. So I'm going to stance change. I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon here. So that was a bad play. I'm going to recycle my Intimidate here. My Intimidate goes off. I'm going to Flare Blitz the Kommo-o. I think there's Iron Head. Yeah, Iron Head will do more damage. I'm going to Iron Head the Kommo-o. And I am going to just Shadow Ball the Charizard. I'm going to... yeah, I'll Shadow Ball the Charizard slot. He has Hidden Power. Hidden Power is not going to take me out, but it does activate my Citrus Berry. Iron Head goes off. Clanging Scales goes off without a Z move. That's interesting. Nimbus goes off here. I should have Tailwind turn 1. That's why I lost this game. I can't win this game now. I'll Extreme Speed return, but this game's lost. I can't win. He's gonna protect. I don't know why he just didn't go for a Z move. That's super weird that he didn't go for a Z move. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz. So I actually die straight to the Charizard Z move there, which is alright. GG to my opponent. Yeah, I mean, I get 03 today. This is the first time I think I've ever gotten 03 in a video. I don't think I ever got 03 with my Triple Dragon team. So this is probably the worst performance-wise I've ever played in a video. I was just not playing as well as I should have been, which is totally on me. There's no excuse for losing 3 games. But yeah, I don't really... Yeah, I've been like thinking about this team a lot, and I think I might switch teams earlier than I was planning on doing. Just because I don't think this team is fitting my playstyle as well. I don't really like the weather option. I don't like the Mega Charizard Venusaur as much as I thought I was gonna like it. And Blastoise has felt like it's been harder to work with than to use. Like it's been harder to Blastoise really hasn't done much. And I could switch to like a tankier like Choice Specs Blastoise. I don't think the Scarf is as prevalent. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'll actually do that right now on the video. So we'll make a quick cut. Guys, so this is going to be my last change that I'm going to make to Blastoise to try and see if I can do something with it. I'm going to switch it to Choice Specs because my main reason for running Scarf was so I wouldn't take damage and Water Spout would do more damage. But without Water Spout, I don't really need the Scarf as much. Like, I've gotten some, like, Scarf Ice Beams, but I just feel like I'm not doing, like, the damage that I could be doing. So I decided to go for a more bulky one. I'm running 244 in HP with 12 points in Special Defense, and then still the 252 in Special Attack with a Modest Nature still. So we'll see how this Donatello does compared to the one that I was running before with the Choice Star. I just haven't felt like... I felt like Blastoise has been... The times I brought it, I think it's been like hindering me more than it's been helping me. Like, it really hasn't done much in any of the games. So we're going to see what I can do with Blastoise here. I don't really... I know, like, a Mega Blastoise would probably be more helpful, but, like, I can't run 3 Megas on the team, and I don't want to get rid of the Mega Altaria. And the Mega Charizard Venusaur was kind of the whole reason that I made this team. And then I added Blastoise. Like, I wanted to make a team with Mega Charizard-Y and Venusaur on it. And it originally was going to have Mega Salamence instead of Mega Altaria as my Tailwind setter. And I kind of think that Mega Salamence would have made this team better than what Mega Altaria is doing, just because Mega Altaria is such like a weird speed stat. And that it's just not doing as much. Like, it's dying before it sets Tailwind and things like that. So I don't really know, like, I've used Mega Altaria well sometimes, I think, but I haven't really used it that well in general. So, I don't know. If I had a faster Pokemon, like, or like if I had a Whimsicott, that could set Tailwind, Mega Altaria would probably be a lot better. So I guess that's a change that I could make to Mega Altaria in general. I'd probably build another team eventually with Mega Altaria on it. And probably like a Prankster user so I can set up a Prankster Tailwind. So I think that'll just be like way more useful for my team. And then like, so I added Blastoise to this team because I wanted all 3 Kanto starters. After I was like, I'm gonna add Mega Charizard-Y as my Sun Setter and Venusaur as my Sun Sweeper. And with Mega Charizard also being a Sun Abuser, I wanted to have that be my core on my team. And then I was like, well, I have 2 Kanto Pokemon, let's add a third, and let's add, I have 2 Kanto starters, I'll add the third and final one, and I'll add Blastoise on my team. And I thought about adding Pikachu to the team too, because there's Pokemon Yellow, where you started with Pikachu and Ash started with in the anime, of course. So I thought about adding a Pikachu to this team, but I decided against it and decided to go with Aegislash because I've been wanting to use it because it's really good in VGC right now. Mega Altaria, I was originally going to add Mega Salamence because it's also good in VGC. It's a very good Tailwind setter too. And just so that even like if I wouldn't bring it to Mega Evolve, I could still just use it to Tailwind since it has a good speed tier. Even as normal Salamence, and like normal Salamence could still do damage. And then I was going to bring I didn't know what I was going to bring as my third Pokemon, which became Hydreigon that I imported from my other team, and then it later became Arcanine. So yeah, so we'll see. This set won't be active until the next episode, but I did just want to change it right now because I feel like this is like kind of my last ditch effort to do something with Blastoise on this team, to do something with regular Blastoise. Because I just haven't felt like its damage output has been where I wanted it to be, and I haven't felt like it's really been like, kind of pulling its own weight on this team. So yeah, we'll see where we'll end up next time. So thanks for watching. Remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe so you never miss another episode of Chase Talks. Until next time, this is Chase signing off.